Hey everybody, it's Olivia Burnett, a college student here to teach you how to apply to college. So this is part 2 of our series. We'll cover October through January, talking about the FAFSA, submitting your applications, and we'll talk about scholarships. So October 1st, the FAFSA opens. This is going to be an offer of financial aid from the government. Whether or not you feel like you're going to get an offer from the government, you should apply anyways because your school will probably want to look at your FAFSA information to make a financial aid offer. Fill this out as soon as possible. It'll take about a week to get your offer back. So I would get started. So depending on your financial need, you might receive a loan or a grant. If you have a grant, definitely accept that. That's just free money. So take that, but a loan you'll have to pay back. So only borrow that if you feel like you're really need it. So to apply for the FAFSA, you'll start at studentaid.gov. You and your parents will make an FSA ID to be able to log in. And then you'll need to provide some personal information. So your social security number, driver's license if you have one, and then if you're a dependent, then this will all be your parents' financial information. Most high school students, I'm assuming, are dependents. If you're not exactly sure who your parent is, it's who legally is your guardian. So either your biological parents, someone who's legally adopted you. If your parents are separated, then this is a handy flow chart to see whose information you actually need. So if you need, pause this, look over it. There's more information at studentaid.gov. So in November, that'll be when your early action and early decision applications are due. If you apply early decision, that's a binding agreement that means if you get into that school, you have to go there. This might increase your chances of being accepted, but this is really only a good choice if you have a dream school that you know you can afford and you really want to go to. If you apply early action, that doesn't mean that you have to go to that school. It just means you'll get your acceptance letter faster. And I don't know that it will really increase your chances of getting in. So again, early action and early decision is a good idea if you've done a lot of research into colleges, you have some choices that you're really a fan of. It's not a great idea if you're just trying to get all the paperwork out of the way faster. Also, if you're planning on doing retakes of the ACT or SAT, this is your last chance before the scores are going to come back too late for it to matter. So get those in if you need to. Check in with all your teachers who are writing you letters of recommendation. If they have submitted them, make sure to thank them. They're doing you a favor. If not, maybe give them a gentle reminder to get on that. December is when you're going to start looking for scholarships. You'll have a while to apply, but there's so many scholarships that just weeding out the ones that you're eligible for, that's the hardest part, honestly. So good places to start. Talk to your school counselors, see if there's anything offered through your high school. Talk to your parents, see if their workplace offers any scholarships. If you're part of a club or a volunteer organization, see if they have scholarships. And this is also a great place for minority groups. If you're a woman or person of color, there's so many opportunities for you to get some scholarships. So even if you're just getting a small scholarship, that's free money. So apply for the smaller ones. There's less competition. There's no limit to the number of scholarships you can apply for. Also, if you're interested in a summer internship, December is the time to start looking. So internships are a great way if you want to get more experience in your field, see if you like it, make some connections. So see if people have any good ideas for an internship. Internships.com, they'll allow you to search for just high school internships, or just in your city, that sort of thing. I also found AmeriCorps has a lot of different volunteer opportunities. They might hire you while you're still in high school. So those are good places to start looking. So January 1st, most of your applications should be due. Then you just gotta wait for your acceptance letter to come in. Here's some more good databases to look for scholarships. These ones will all be legitimate, but there are scholarship scams out there, so be careful. If you're applying for a scholarship that makes some absurd claim like we'll give you $50,000, no essay, all you have to do is give us your social security number, that is not going to be legitimate. If it's an actual scholarship, it will not charge you an application fee. It should not ask for your credit card information. So be careful, especially if you're looking at high value scholarships with low academic requirements. So that's all we'll talk about in part 2. Stay tuned for part 3, where we will finish out the year. Thank you.